Hey guys, what's up? If you're new here, my name is Steph and I talk about my life living with bipolar disorder and how that affects my life personally. So I actually give you examples. I woke up really depressed this morning. Yesterday I had a major situation, so this video is going to be about PTSD. It plays a major role in my life. PTSD goes hand in hand with bipolar disorder because anyone who has ever lost their mind and lost control of their mind, that's traumatic. And typically there are events that take place like arguments with family, loss of memory. The loss of memory is really scary and upsetting. So anyway, I have a whole nother video on what a manic episode is like if you are unfamiliar with that. So I don't know how PTSD works for everyone, but it really thrashed my day yesterday. And so I woke up depressed this morning. And I was up late having ruminating thoughts, which is thoughts that won't go away. It's like, for example, that guy was so mean to me. What the hell's wrong with him? I hate people. This is all going on in my head. And then it plays over and over again. And then it's like, hey, remember that time when you were homeless and this guy actually let you stay in his house and then he assaulted you? Hey, do you remember this time? Da, 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 da. So it's stacked. Anytime anything stressful or frustrating comes into my life, I start to have memories from these episodes. So for me, that's PTSD because it causes me to experience severe anxiety and had a panic attack yesterday. So here's what happened. I had a dermatology appointment, went to dermatologist. There is a man and a woman sitting in the waiting room. They're talking about BS, like how the government never does anything. And I'm just sitting there thinking, God, these people are just miserable. So they haven't, or this guy's just trying to talk to someone. Da, da, da. I don't know what the problem is, but I don't care. I thought it was funny. And then he started talking about homeless people. And I'm pretty sure it came about because yesterday there was a homeless man who killed somebody, walked into a furniture store and just shot someone. I happen to know that if you do your actual research, you will find out that statistically, every single country that has strong gun control doesn't have as many suicides or murders. It's a lot more difficult to walk into a furniture store yielding a knife without people running away and turning around. So a whole different situation. The problem is not the homeless people. However, that's unrelated to the situation at hand. The situation at hand was a guy sitting there talking to this lady, and then he starts talking about homeless people and how we should get rid of them and how they're just, a total mess here and all this stuff. And it brought up all these memories for me because of when I was homeless. When I was in a manic episode, when I was in a psychotic episode, wandering the streets, I would be sitting on a park bench crying my eyes out, and there'd be people passing me and nobody would say anything. So people's lack of regard for the homeless population hurts my heart because I have firsthand experience with it. So I interrupted the man and woman talking and I said, oh yeah, we should just throw them all away. Throw them in the trash. They're worthless. And so, and I said that rather loudly. I can talk quite loud and to where it sounds like I'm yelling, but I'm not actually trying to yell. So I got into it with him. And I was pretty proud of myself because I didn't say anything really nasty to him. As soon as when I was leaving, I said, sir, you should really do some philanthropy. And he opened the door. Because I told him before he started talking about homeless people should be sent to police camps, because he said homeless people should be sent to police camps so they can be forced to get help. And it's still a complete lack of regard for human life. I walked up to the front lady, said, I have to go. I'm going to have to reschedule. I can't be here. And the only thing I say to the man is, I was so angry and I just wanted to say something really nasty to him. But I went back in and I said, sir, and I said it really loudly, have a nice day. And then I left and he opened the door and said, go back to the streets. yelled at me down the hall because I had told him, I do apologize, sir, but I was homeless. And he said, well, you know, some people are on the street by no fault of their own, but you and I both know some people want to be there. And that's what really pissed me off. So I left crying, had a panic attack on the way home, probably cried for a couple hours, and then I couldn't think about anything else the whole night, how this guy could be so nasty. And then when I have that thought, then another thought goes to, you know, being run over by the car. You know, somebody ran over my entire body face down. I was pancaked and they dumped me off at a hospital and just left. So yeah. It causes severe depression. So that's how PTSD works for me. I also tend to forget things. My husband has to remind me several times before I know what the hell he's doing. Like, I always have to ask him. He'll be like, I'm going here. And I'll be like, well, for what? And then he'll be like, I told you. So that happens a lot because I'm in outer space or stuck in a flashback. Typically something really bad happens and then it's like dominoes. The stack is there and somebody comes in and knocks it over and you're just the first little thing, and then you get knocked over, and then you're knocking everybody else over, and there's no way that anyone's ever going to be able to hold you up because you've knocked everyone down. So you just go through like a spinning circle of like bad memory. It's like in your mind. It's like with that guy. I'm driving home and I see in my head my apartment in San Pedro. I see the prostitute that kicked me out of my apartment. I see all kinds of terrible memories. The car always comes up. But yeah. If you're unfamiliar with a manic episode or psychosis, I will put a link for a video down below. Thank you for listening, guys. Thank you for your interest in mental health and mental illness. If you are someone suffering from this, I'm with you. Anyways, if you didn't catch it before, I am doing 2 videos a week now. Wednesday mental health video, Friday Fun Friday. So that will be something unboxing. If you're not interested in that stuff, unsubscribe and check back on my channels on Wednesdays. That's fine. Anyways, I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Apologies for my emotional ass once again. Bye.